Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for the next installment of the Velocity series. That's right, it is Velocity 2, Not So Pacific, or Pacific? Maybe it's Pacific for pacifism. No breeze, endless calm, yet something tells me this blue substance is not so Pacific. It is unlikely to prevent the creeper climbing to the cap of 9, so the creeper will get there, I'm pretty sure. This means that the advanced emitters will probably be able to keep it that way till very late game, as they are totally out of reach. You start with some all-track, but that's about it, and you can only build 3 V-shields. That is, if you can afford to spare the lift deck. Best of luck. That's our go. Well, let's give it a go and see what we have. Oh my. We have to hold 2 bases. Lore ipsum, and then everything, lorem ipsum. Sorry, I apologize. And then what we read in the previous section. But what do we have here? A lot of creep already on the map. Holy moly. We got the 3 advanced emitters right there, a 75, a 75, and a 75. But those will get more as we destroy creep, of course. We got a spore launcher doing 6. We got 9 skims. We got 9 blobs. Plenty of skims and blobs. We got an air sac cauldron. And we got 95, 120... 80, oh my gosh, and a 40, okay. I like you, 40. You're my friend. Lots of emitters all over the place. Ooh, you're a 55. Interesting that the 55 is so far back. You'd think that would be the 55, you know, trade places. That'd be kind of nice. I'll appreciate it, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, we'll do what we can do. We'll deal with what we can. And yeah, the map is, it's not the friendliest, right? We have our 2 all tracks, which is nice. And I guess we should plan out our power step 1, of course, right? Power everywhere. All I really want is more. Ooh, why did that not work? Strange. That should be in a nice line. I want that to be in a nice line, please. Boop. And there we go. That's how it should be. Much nicer. We'll do something like that. We'll do something like that. And we'll just keep it going, right? Keep it going all the way across. We want as much power, of course, as possible, because every drip and drop of power is very useful. We do need to start taking out the creep, of course, because, you know, that's gonna cause all sorts of problems. We need to defend against the air. Ooh, can we reach? Like right there. Do we reach down? No, we can't actually reach this red on. I guess we're... Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's too high of a lift. Unfortunately, I'm super hopeful that we could be like, hey, red on, come to me. And it won't. It doesn't want to. That's okay. I'm fine with that. You know, we'll get it eventually. Hopefully, assuming we can live that long. Oh my. This has been given to me as a little bit of a challenge as well, because I hear the velocity maps are quite difficult, though. We don't need you, in fact. Beautiful stuff. So now we have our whole home base covered, which is good. If we were to actually see a tower, we don't get any... Oh, boom. Grab it. Why not? So this looks pretty good. Ooh, a little bit more there. Just to get it, you know? I mean, it's only a tiny bit, but a tiny bit over time adds up. So I'll take a tiny bit for now. Plus, we have 200 extra energy in the bank. Might as well, right? We want to grab this bad boy. That seems pretty good. We're going to want a factory for sure. Don't need it right off the rip, though, so I'm kind of okay with that. I'm going to toss down a mortar here, to start pelting away at this central zone, right? This whole area. Maybe we'll do a third. Do we want a third? Is a third too much? I mean, we could start right away with one, like, right over here. That might be a bit too much, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. We're definitely gonna want to be pelting the outside as well. We also want defenses, and we're gonna need snipperinos. I mean, 9 blobs and 9 skimmers. That's a lot. The 6 spores it's not bad. It's not the worst. But let's get this show on the road. So we're gonna start here, start building up our things, get them all built up nice, and we're gonna move on over here. So there's more centralized area, you know, more keen to what we care about. So I'm all for moving on over here. And we're already starting to fill in our lovely mortars, which is great. We're filling in from both sides now, which is awesome. So this is spreading, that is spreading. We got spread everywhere, right? We're in a deficit, as is tradition, but that's okay because our power is kicking up. And yeah, we're just taking it easy right now. We're just taking it easy and getting out of this deficit momentarily. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I do want to get my factory down. I mean, I don't really care about it right now, but it's better to have it down and not need it than need it and not have it. Let's toss down a couple of mortars, maybe like 3 over here, and we're going to want some cannon defenses, right? We're going to want some cannons that are able to sort of guard the edges of the map. That's going to be very importante to me. So we're going to want just cannons sort of spread around just to sort of safeguard the isle. Luckily, what's nice about the cannons is once they're built, they're not going to use more power, right? Once they're built, I mean, that's clearing that up, which getting us a little bit more power, so thank you, Kanan. You did a great job there. The real key for these cannons is they're just here to, again, safeguard the edges. Because as you can see, there's going to be splashback, there's going to be problems. So we definitely want that. I mean, if this cannon or this cannon can clear that out, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be happy with that. That way, again, just a drip and a drab more power works for me. Drips and drabs are what we deal with. What else do we need? We now need a plan. We're going to need a plan like right here with a cannon. So we're going to grab those 2. Want at least 1 cannon, probably 2 even. It's going to, again, use up a lot of our energy. But that's okay, that's okay. The reason for it is we want to start taking this area, right? We want some power. It's going to be good. And yeah, we also just need to make sure we're protecting everything else, right? As you can see, the waves are coming. They're at 6.7 on the creeper scale. So they're getting up there. They're not necessarily quote-unquote high, but at the same time, you know, it's a problem for us. It's a problem for us. As you can see right here, this whole area is sort of bottlenecked creep right here, which is nice, and mostly it's kind of done, right? So what we can start doing is saying, like, hey, you get your butt down there, get your butt down there. Let's clear up the creep that we can see. Try and get to this blueite, because then we can grab some sprayers. Where do we want the sprayers, right? I don't really care about filling this up. I'd rather fill up over here. So I kind of want the sprayers over here, but at the same time, having just some AC everywhere is a nice little buffer, right? It's a nice little buffer. I'm going to put 1 in there because, you know, it's a little hole, it'll spill out. It'll go down there eventually, which is nice. And, you know, I'm just going to put, I'm going to put 2 down. Just 2. 2 sprayers down over there. And we need to keep our butt in gear, right? We need to keep things moving. Keep them moving and grooving. I guess we're going to start with some assaults over on this side, too. We're going to toss some mortar there and mortar there. Start assaulting over there, which is pretty nice. And, you know, I'm going to put 1 mortar just, like, right back here. Clear all this up. Because if we can grab a tiny bit more power, it's a tiny bit more power. I'll take it. Fortunately or unfortunately for us, we now have the next mission. And what's the next mission? Well, the next mission is Snipperinos, right? We don't have any red on, so we can't do Miscals, but we can start to do some snippins. And some snipping, I think, is going to be cool. Ooh, oh, wow, they're pushing up a little bit over here. Thank you, Emitter, for turning on and causing all sorts of strife for me. I mean, geez, that's what these guys were for. These guys were supposed to defend the edges. They're still defending the edges. They're doing a pretty good job of it. And we're getting some more power now. That's the real key. Look at this. We're starting to snag a wee bit more power. We're starting to get some of that delicious blueite in as well. So we will always on these bad boys. So we're going to have some always on action going on, which is fantastic. We can move this guy on over here. You can sort of just come on right over here. Hopefully they'll be able to clear up the rest of this creep. This mortar can now move to this edge. And, you know, we lost a couple of towers, but at the same time, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm okay with it. I'm going to move you, though. You're going to move so you get all of it. There we go. Much better. Get our power back. We definitely want all the power possible. With these moving out, we're reclaiming some land, which is actually pretty huge, if you ask me. And we can even move these out entirely. Ooh, we have 1 minute. Oh boy, I've been too slow. Too slow, but the AC is flowing, which is good, so that should help a tiny bit. But we're in the problem zone, right? We're in the, oh crap, I need snipperinos. I need at least 4, I would say. 4 sounds pretty good to me. Will they even build? I don't know. But it looks like the wall of creep is not too deep, I should say. So I'm kind of thinking we'll be fine. I'm kind of thinking we'll be okay. I just need that creep cleared up. That'll give us this area, which gives us some red on. Ooh, that gives us some red on. I didn't even realize we were going to go some red on. That's kind of nice. I will take it. I mean, we could even do like a missile or 2. But let's see what happens with these snipers. They are going to need to get powered up, of course, which will be the problem there. Of course. But red on is coming in. So maybe we'll try and get down, I don't know, 1, 2 missiles. Thankfully, once the snipers get their energy, they'll be done for a bit. But hey, we need to keep it going. You know, we're in a deficit, but that's okay. I'm okay being in a deficit. I'm just not okay. Yeah, so that's still spilling in there, and you know that's okay. If that spills in there, that's not bad. Right now, I think we only need 1 unit to hold this area, so I don't want to have 2 firing away. So I'll move you up so you can be moved around. Missiles are coming online, which is actually very cool. We can even do more. We'll toss one there. We'll toss one here. We have a store of energy. I would love another snipper or two. So snipper. Snipper. I really want to get this greener in, like, on the go, but we can't yet, right? We need to super defend right now. Missiles are up. Ooh, the creep actually float up just enough to kill those snips, which is wild. I'm gonna toss one more right there then. See what happens. This is sort of the pivotal moment. We do have what, 1, so those are fine, right? Those spores just die. One's going to that green art crystal, which is fine. One's going over here, so I'm gonna move this guy over there to defend. And I guess this one, I'm gonna defend with you. You were originally down at below, so get your butt down below. And of course, some might get shot down, but I just want to be well defended, right? Well prepared. Rather be prepared than not. We can do some shields. We can do some shielding too. Ooh, so we're getting skimmed a little bit. Hopefully those will shoot down that one, which is good. The blobs are gonna come though, and blobs are super duper scary. But so far, I'm feeling okay, right? We're doing pretty okay with energy. This is clearing off naturally, which is awesome. This is getting cleared out slightly. Probably could use a little bit more help, but so far so good. Could use a couple more cannons, but still feeling pretty decent there. Oh yeah, these missiles were like perfect. Oh my gosh, look at them go. Plenty of red on, plenty of blue-white. 2 is perfect for 1.5, so that's great. Oh no. Oh no, the one blob. The one blob is just doing it. What are you doing, blob? What are you doing, blob? Are you going for a missile? As long as he doesn't hit, like, the Ultrac. That's all I really care about. So I'm going to put you there, just in case. I'd rather you hit a missile than an Ultrac. Or that tower. I'm fine with either. Missile, tower, both are fine. Just don't hit my energy reserve. But so yeah, look at this. We're starting to take this area now, which is also very good power for us. So let's grab some of that. High ground action, baby. That's what we're here for. High ground action. We'll grab you there. That's perfectly fine. And we need to really spread this. Ooh, that should have been a cannon, not the mortar. We have some extra cannons here. Extra cannons here. Want them moving around. Not so needed over here. I believe I built them to be moved, so that was kind of part of it. We'll build a couple more. I definitely think we're going to need a remortar over here. Again, these are sort of draining this area, which is great. Once we take this top, this entire area is going to fall and be ours. And I guess we can start working on our first refinery, right? I guess I'll put it down at the bottom. Super good. Just want the one because we're in, an energy crunch at the moment. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Cannon land, save the mortar. It didn't. Okay. I thought it might. That was my fault. I trusted too much. Oh no, it didn't actually even save the power line. That's okay. That's okay. The creep is doing its thing. It's creeping. That's okay. That's okay. Move you over. The power is coming back. This should clear out the top, which is good. Hopefully clear out the rest, which will be fine. And now we should be good. Again, more power for us, which is awesome. We can toss down another missile or two, because, we did lose one over here. We have the 4. I want one over here, just as a precaution. And we'll probably want a sniper or 2 over here as well. Still feeling fine, feeling good. Not too terrible. I want to move more cannons up over this way, for sure. There's this. There's a bad boy. Our goal right now is just hold our edges, right? Hold it, make it sure we're fine, and take this area next, right? Once we can take this emitter, it might not seem like much, it's a very small emitter, but that's a lot of space, plus another full green R, right? That's going to be pretty solid for me. So I'm very happy with that. I'm happy with how this area is kind of turning out. We're sort of pushing everything back, holding the edges now a little bit, taking the top completely, which is awesome. And yeah, I mean, again, I want at least one sniper, like right. Oh, jeez. See, like, that gets a good area. Up here, I mean, I guess up here gets about the same, right? It's this is like a dead zone there, which is a problem. That's fine. We'll take it right there. I'm fine with that. All right. We'll move you forward ever so slightly. Move you forward ever so slightly. Take the edges even further, which will be good. And then we can start working to the left, right? Oh no! See, not built in time. That's fine. That's fine. Big ol' skim. That's actually a real bad skim right there. Skimming the top. That's like the last area we want skimmed, of course. But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? Missile dead. Did lose a couple snips. That's okay. That's okay. We're still holding on for dear life. But as you can see, one important factor is the fact that we now have sort of down here established, right? The AC is actually spreading, which is great, and then we can start to press our advantage over here. We did lose a fair bit over on this side. Not the end of the world. It's just a little bit of creep coming over. But yeah, we're just we're not getting as much as we want right now. We definitely need a few more cannons to help defend, which is fine. I think this area is sort of the problem. I put too much effort over here. These 3 cannons would do better over here just to defend our base. So I think I'm going to do that. Just one over there, one over there. I'm going to just move one down here. And we're going to start to gain the power down below versus the top. Because if we can get this power should be very easily held. And I'm going to move both of our sprayers down below so they just fill in here. I don't really care about the tops over here. I'm going to let this area fall. We'll come back for it really soon. I was just kind of hoping it would be able to hold itself. And it wasn't. And that's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We're doing fine. Actually, that's a problem. This bad boy. Definitely want you to defend yourself and hopefully get out. If not, we're going to need a new cannon right there, which is... Oh, no, you got out. And you got out, and you're going to move there. All right. Okay. But as you can see, this area is the area that we truly care about. This is where we want to be pushing, right? We want to get this done. We want to get all the creep out of here. And then we can take this. It's just this is like power zone, right? This is where all of our power is. We are going to lose the red on supply that we currently have, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. Snipperinos definitely need some more again. So we do need something like this. We need you on the edge, and we need more power over here. So bazinga, bazanga, bazunga. All the power. Again, missile launchers are doing fine. That skim, right when I built everything. Go me. I'm the best. But that's okay. That's okay. That fella landed, helping defend again. So that's good. And yeah, look at this. We did pop an egg there, which actually is causing some strife. But as you can see, look at this. We are completely taking this for the ride that we wanted to. So that's perfect. We're doing it just with 2 cannons too, which is fine. We definitely want some more, but we can even move our mortars up, which is going to be fine, right? These mortars can sort of move on up, help on out now, because you know what? That's all that's left down here. Ooh, big skims lead to probably bigger blobs coming up. That's okay. Bigger blobs gonna be a problem. That's okay. That's okay. This skimmer is gonna be the problem. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe that skimmer is gonna be just fine. We lost it a little bit on the bottom. But the real key is our energy is looking fantastic. So I'm super happy with that. We're going to try and snag our first nully of the day. Bazinga Bazanga. And we cannot overload the nullies. Ooh, the blobs did some work. Look at that. Okay, so those blobs definitely caused some strife. I'm not even going to lie about that. Big old blob hits. Causing the problem, and that's okay. That's okay. We need more snipers. We just need more energy for more snipers, right? That's where we're kind of at right now. But again, we're pushing hard on the south side, not the top side. The top side was the fool's errand for me. South side though, gonna go great, right? We're just taking it over. I'd say little by little, but we're taking it over in much bigger swaths now. So now, for instance, we can toss a pile in here, and we might even be able to get one already down, like right there, which would be amazing, right? We can start the planning of this zone which we need one like right there, and bazinga. Oh, this is going to be nice to have just a nice set of power, just like this, right? Just power at our fingertips. We can take all of this. Oh, it's gorgeous. More power coming in. Take this edge, take this edge. We're just pushing it back. This emitter is basically done now, especially once it's nullified. And then, again, we'll have the power to really supply everything we need. We are going to need more snips, though. So I'm going to toss down another 2. That will keep us in a big old deficit, but that's okay. That's okay. We can handle it. We can handle it, because as you can see, we're gaining more power. We're about to be coming up to the top here. This is nullified, which is actually pretty huge for us. This area losing a little bit of ground, but that's okay. We'll just move that back a wee little bit. And yeah, I mean, the snips are holding. The snips are holding. I want to retake this pretty badly, I'm not going to lie. So maybe I'm just going to do a little bit of this. You move on in. You got your health back. You'll be... Ooh, you got a friendo, too. We'll send the friendo in as well. 2 Canans against this should be a-okay. Should have just sent the friendo in first. He's still getting power anyway, so it's fine. But just like that. Beautiful. Now, once he lands, we clean that up. Beautiful. Again, this area is looking pretty nice. Not perfect, but pretty nice, right? We can now move these mortars in over to this side. This cannon can move on up. This cannon can move on up. Again, we have plenty of missiles. Our red-on is now going to be looking very good, because we're going to have access to it again, which is great. I think I killed that mortar, which is fine. Ooh, Skimmer. Skimmer doing the work that we don't want it to. Unfortunate, but that's okay. That's okay. As you can see, it's not the end of the world over here. We are going to toss down 2 cannons over here just to sort of help out, and 2 missiles, and a sniper, I think. Just 1. We'll toss the 1 down in a moment, like right there. Seems pretty good. So this is going to be a lot of building, but this is sort of just static defense for here forever. So that's great. I just noticed how much frickin' stuff I got now, right? We are doing super, super good. And this is gonna be like the big victory, right? We're gonna triple right there, and we are going to start our reactor. And our reactor is gonna get started down here, I think. Down here seems pretty good if you ask me. And I think this should be the big part. I didn't even realize how much lift deck we were getting. I thought we had way less. I thought it was coming in super slowly. But it's not. It's coming in at a pretty good tick. And we now have access to 3. That's right, 3 crystals. So color me impressed. Or color me silly, because holy moly, I should have been paying way more attention to that. We'll toss down another one of you. Let's grab a refinery over here, and let's grab a refinery over here. Let's kill the rest of the creep off up here. Snips are doing fine. Mortars are doing fine. Got a little bit of skimming going on over there, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. And yeah, I mean, we're sort of holding the edges now. We're holding everything off. Keeping it good. Keeping it ours. Ooh, did I mess up by moving those mortars? I think I did. I moved those mortars into death range. Look at me. Messed up with the mortars again. You know, I'm moving mortars way too much. See, that push was too much. So, again, it's okay. The real thing is I'm trying to keep our creep at minimal usage. I'm kind of hoping that dies before it gets to that cannon, but it made it. It made it. I'm surprised it's still flowing. So impressive for that creep, but that's okay, that's okay. As you can see, what's also nice is this area is secured. We do have a little bit landing down there. I'm going to move you down to protect our V-reactor. Our shields should be up relatively soon, although... Oh, wait. 2 of them were destroyed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm the worst. V-shield right there. And I want one right there. So these 2, let's not let them get destroyed. Let's actually save them with some commands. You can go there. I'm not actually afraid of the spores, so I shouldn't really defend against them. I should just defend against the creep. But here's our first V shield, right? Oh crap! Here's our first. Ooh, big boy. Let's grab another one of these and a snipper. This could be the problem, right? Honestly speaking, air sacs, if we can't kill them, they can be a pretty sizable problem. So we do have to deal with that for sure. Fingers crossed we can. But let us see. Once all of the shields are online, I think we're going to be in a really good state. We just need all 3 shields. As you can see, this shield is spreading and spreading, and it's going to really, really push back the creep in this side, which should hopefully... Ooh, yeah. Alright, lift deck is definitely slightly a problem, but that's okay. Should have the refinery down. Oh, we have the one right there. Good. We can toss another one here, and another one here. So this should start preventing the skimmers from skimming, doing all of that. I didn't hear us shoot down the air sac. However, I also don't see it anymore. So I'm a little intrigued. This shield is now operational, which is great. This shield is now operational, which is great. Once I just want to have like a shield wall, so to speak. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And then we can really work on the rest. I definitely want to get to this. We definitely want our urn port down, I guess now, which will be good. This is fine. This is fine. These are going down. I guess we're going to go with another refinery over here just to make sure that's all cleaned up. Again, the problem is we have so much lift deck on the ground, and we're not exactly collecting it all. So we also, I mean, realistically, we need to get some more pylons down. I'm not really devoting much of my energy to pylon management right now, and that is part of the problem. But the reactor is surviving. Once we get these refineries up, I think we will be good. Again, and as you can see, as the shields expand, as they get more lift deck inside, they're going to be pushing back, giving us a safety net, that safety wall, and we can move these up, and they should be able to finish this off, which would be nice. Again, any power is good power right now. That's kind of the state that we're in. Sort of a standard affair. You know how it goes. This mortar, it's just chilling mortar. It's a happy mortar. And there we go. Look at this. The 3 shields just about in line with each other. I'm going to move you slightly over. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem. The spores. Because if a spore hits a shield, it's going to kill the shield. So I want to see. See, these spores are going to go through. It's going to cause a bit of a problem. So we're gonna play a little game with this. And we got the reactor. Oh, we got the reactor. All right, it's go time officially. Now we're good, right? Now we are good. We can start dropping some capacitors, right? We're gonna actually a V-rod. I'm gonna drop down 2 V-rods, just to get some more energy out of it. We're going to now start really, really surviving. We can blow up from the top, which is great. We can start blowing up from this side now, just to get our defensive standing even better off. Just all the energy that we just got is huge. As you can see, look at that. We're up to 37.9 generation from where we once were. That's immense. Immense. So, we're letting the skimmers come. We're playing chicken right now. We're going to say unit armed off. We're going to de-arm them temporarily, these shields, and rearm them now that the spores have passed. So it's a little bit of a game of a little bit of chicken, just a wee little bit, and it kind of worked out, right? I mean, I didn't want any of these to get hit. That's a lot of lift deck lost, because they hold 75. I'm assuming it drains it all. I don't know if it drains it all, but it could, and that would be great. Terrible. That'd be very terrible for us. So I'm not gonna let that happen. And now, last but not least, what do we want? We want that pylon network that I was talking about before, right? We don't have one. I definitely want one. So let's just start putting it in. Let's grab a pylon like right there. That's fine. And now we can start to pylon across the world, right? We can put a pylon up over here, and over here, and over here, and down here, and over here. You know, we just want like the circle pylons. Because you know what, it's just good to spread our energy around, you know. It's just such a good thing. You connect to both? I would love you to connect to both. No, well, I'll connect it like that. I'm fine with that, and we'll have one up there. Beautiful. Ooh, see, It did hit the shield. And by hitting the shield... Okay, it didn't take all the energy. It just put it on sort of a stunned state. So that is actually not too bad for us, being in a stunned state like that. Although, whoa, this blob... Oh, that blob is gonna do all the work. A triple egg blob right there. That is terrible. Holy moly. Thankfully, we're out of the power problem. Now we're in the blobo problem. So... This mortar's going to die, but it's going to get a shot or two off, which is okay. These cannons should actually come up thanks to the AC that's on the ground. That'll defend the nullifier. We'll be able to come back, and we actually have our first urn of the day. Now, what do we want? Oh, I should have moved the. I should have moved it. I can't believe I keep losing these. Energy collection, mine production. Mine production, very good for green iron. Energy collection, of course, good for energy collection. We're gonna go with energy collection first. Get more units. Take this area. Take this. Just take the world, and that's just gonna be good for business. Again, green iron is looking fantastic now, so we are in just super, super happy zone now. Super happy fun times. Let's just grab a bunch more of these. We'll grab a couple capacitors. We'll toss them over here. That's going to be too much green iron, but we now have a lot of things mining green iron, so I'm kind of okay with that. As you can see, over here, we're looking fine. Over here is actually starting to run dry, so we definitely need some more cannons to defend that. Not defend it, just take it. So we'll toss down a couple just over here so we can fly them down. Toss them over. And we can even pile on, I don't know, down here. Something like that. So we can then move our butts down. Again, hold the edges. Ooh, that's actually down below as well. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. These two are doing great. I'll just move them a little bit closer so they can fire a little bit more. And yeah, I mean, I guess we'll get a pylon here and a pylon here, and we can start to assault elsewhere as well. I guess we need a pylon down. Oh, we are getting a pylon down below. Perfect. And that's going to give us just a little mortar spot as well. All right, just right on the edge. Start shooting things. It's just fun. It's just good for business, and business is good. So there we go. Lots of energy being spent. We are going into a little bit of a deficit. That's okay. That's okay. We know what happens. But look at that. It's climbing back. It's climbing back. All the cannons are coming online, which is awesome. We're gonna hold this. We're gonna get more power. We're gonna send these down and get some eco down there, which is amazing. And that's also what we really want to see. So Buzzinga. Let's spread this around. Okay, so we're going to need more missiles, I think. I think because of these shields and things, I definitely want a few more missiles up in the front. We can toss a missile over here. We'll toss another one over here. And we'll toss one more over here. Plenty of missiles. We got the Redon for it. A Redon's actually coming in great, so we can actually toss down, I don't know, an M-Rift over here, an M-Rift by base as well. That's going to be very, very helpful too. These should start to get power, which is great. Actually, you're not. It's not so great, but that's okay. You're supposed to go down as well. No, you're not. We'll just rebuild you. That way, we have some anti-creep protection. The V-shields are doing great. And what's nice is, even though they are skimming stuff, when a skimmer hits it, it still dies. So that's actually very, very handy. Very, very useful. We can move these two up to the top now, thanks to the shields, which is great. Oh, I didn't play chicken properly. Eek, eek, eek. Did not play chicken properly. Let it get stunned, but that's okay. That's okay. It should come back soon enough. It's not going to go down or anything. Honestly, the biggest threat right now are blobs on this side. Holy moly, the blob took out the nullifier. Look at that. How did the blob hit the nullifier? With everything around it. How did that genuinely hit that nullifier? That blob is a hero. So yeah, we need more snipping on this side, right? We need a lot more snipping on this side. So let's just make sure it's fine. We'll do something like this. We'll even toss one right there. That seems like a pretty good spot. I'll even toss one more on over here, right? Ooh, those eggs are gonna be pretty gross. You need to get unstunned, sir, and start, charging up again. Unfortunately, because of that, this area is going down again. It's just a huge mess. Huge mess indeed. How how is our energy looking? Our energy's up to 57, which is awesome. And now the final take. All right, we got our mortars. We're going to do a nice mortar wall here. And this is going to really, really push this back up to the top. Again, down below, these are actually coming online, which is actually pretty good. Although down here, we did lose because we lost this. It's still recharging. I'm surprised with how low it gets. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. Come on. Oh, that takes forever. I was not expecting that to be so long. But it's back up and operational, which is, huge to a degree. We will want some more snippers. Get some more miscles. So let's grab them again. I don't want anything to hit these ever again. They're too, I'd say, too important. I mean, they're just nice at this point. They were more important earlier than they are now, because now they're sort of just doing what they do, and they're doing it well, right? They're doing it well. This is finally coming online. Again, our sprayers are doing great. We can actually add another one, which is interesting. We were barely able to hold on before, but now we're doing fine. So we'll toss down another one. We'll say it's always on. We'll toss down another V-shield, but I'm going to put it right here, and we're going to plan on moving this out. Because, maybe we'll take this emitter and then move from there. We definitely want to get to our first 2 objectives, and that will give us some more units. Some more units will just be great, because that'll give us some stuff to do greener things with, which is awesome. And yeah, I mean, we now have a load of canons, and we have an area to go to. So let's start making it happen. The other thing I'm going to do is, since this is a nullifier, I'm just going to do something like this. Boop, 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 boop. Just super protect it. No blobs are hitting this thing ever again. No. Not allowed. Not allowed. Mortars are doing fine. Definitely want to get the range increase. I think that's what we're truly missing right now, is the range increase. So we want to take this top very, very badly, of course, right? Once this top is taken, we want to put a bunch of snipers up here, right? We want this to be the sniper line. We don't want to need to have snipers down below. We'll toss down a new one of these, which is great. That's fine, that's fine. Mortars, beautiful, beautiful. Keep them coming. And this is actually just going to move to here, I think. This is where I want it. I'm going to drop down one of these. This should be fine, and this should hopefully grow to encompass this entire side, allow us to hold it just fine, and then we're going to grab some missile defense, 2 of those, 3 of those, and some sniper defense. Now with this in place, this area should be super well defended, and we're going to have a butt ton of sniping, a butt ton of missiles, and it's all going to be good. We're going to start getting our mortars in place, take out the rest of the world, and yeah, we're going to be happy. We are in the happy times right now. This is the happy time. So, huzzah for us, we made it to happy time. What's also nice is we're starting to get some eco here. We're actually going to get some over here as well. We weren't able to hold, which is fantastic. No problems whatsoever there. And yeah, we can start truly, again, pushing out, right? We can keep this pushing out. We can make a nice little cannon brigade. And I want to fly the cannon brigade over here. I want to take this emitter out. Yeah, they're basically a creeper cap, but I don't want them, just creeping up my areas. Actually, we want to push over here. So we want to take the full top, of course. None of these shields are going down. Looks like we're even taking down the Blobbo. So we've reached our equilibrium. We have a good amount of energy. Again, we have a great amount of green R. We can, I suppose, in fact, still make a bunch of V-rods and capacitors. So maybe we will. We'll just start dotting them around over here. Again, the capacitors are nice. Very, very good. The V-rods, a little bit better because they do help with the energy generation itself. This is going to take a lot of green art. We got a lot on the ground. We have a lot in reserve. I'm okay with Beautiful. All of these cannons, just move your butt over here. All of these mortars, just go in behind. And let's actually take this area. Bazinga, bazanga, bazooka. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm not going to complain in the slightest at this. And I'm assuming we even have our MRIFs in place, right? So if we have an MRIF over here, we do. We're going to toss one right over here. And we're going to toss one over here as well. It's just on the edge of the shield, but that's fine. The real key is just to make things a lot easier, right? Just that little bit easier. And now we're able to hold the tops, grab a unit, toss them over there, maybe get a cannon up top to help out. But yeah, we hold Bartertown. And yeah, again, we have way more energy than I know what to do with. I should probably flatten out an area like right here for a plane. With all of this energy, especially because we're only going to be getting more. But for now, I just want to finish taking the top, finish this off, finish getting this green over here, getting that, and we are golden, right? We are in position. Let's drop our next squad on over here, toss it in this, let's grab this emitter. Because again, they're at cap, but who cares if they're at cap? It's still producing. It's still making waves, right? It's still doing its thing. So we need to get to this, and we need to get to this, and that's where we're going now. As you can see, red on is still looking fine. We could do a nice amount of shielding too. That is definitely something that we have access to. But for now, we're just shooting everything down. The missiles are doing good. We're holding the blobs at bay. This is the push, though. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. We'll grab a couple mortars. We'll just toss them over here. We'll toss them over here. Again, we have the energy. We should be using it. I am doing very poorly on my energy usage. But that's a nullifier. I'm happy with that. These all have power. Honestly, this is the only one that is threatened, and it's not losing health. So, really? I guess all these weren't online. That's kind of funny. I kind of assumed it would be fine. It will be. Oh, yes, it will be. There we go. They're online now. Let us finally get this nullifier. Thank you. Which is great. We're also going to be able to move our turpitude on over here, which is fine. That'll get us this. That'll also get us a totem there, which is fine. And I guess we can move, like, this whole squad. Just move it on over. Move it on up. Move it on up. And hopefully we can give them power. Because yeah, they're gonna need it, right? They are gonna need some power. Why are they getting power? Because I know it's a way down, but like if you were on the edge, okay, good. Yes, we definitely want some edgers to be putting some power down below. Perfect. Very, very nice. Look at that gorgeous stuff. Oh, that mortar. You're Mad Lad Mortar Edition. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Again, we got missiles for days. Probably could use some more. Again, I just don't want anything to hit one of these shields. One of these shields getting hit is terrible for us. I also should get some more snips, right? Look at that. So, because that's now going to cause some problem. That's going to cause some problem. But we did get this totem activated, which is pretty huge for us. That got nullified, which is a little bit of a nuisance, but not the end of the world. And again, we have so much power, we just need to use it, and use it we shall. So let us keep these coming up, because any mortar right now is a good mortar, especially if it gets the power that it needs. So we're still creeping up with power, so I'm still creeping in with mortars. Plenty of creep to be had by all. It is a lovely time. Once we get this, we're going to be able to get our fire range, which is going to be huge, right? Once these are online, we get this this urn. Once we get this urn, our fire range goes up. Once our fire range goes up, it is massive, right? It is a massive, massive change. It's a game changer, in fact, because everything is essentially, like, you can just fire so much further away. it's going to be so much more useful for those mortars. Because that's the problem. Right now, the mortars are definitely pushing to their limit, right? And that's fine. You know, it's not a... Oh, wow. You're not supposed to be there. Actually, you coming on over here might not be a bad idea, right? That's a pretty good spot for you if you could get some power there. And we can defend you. Not be so bad. But yeah, this getting our fire range up is super what I want. Again, I super want this. Super want is the name of the game right now. I super want. Again, our energy is so good. I should. Yeah. This is a big area, though. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need this. We're going to do it like this. We're just going to get rid of this. We are going to terraform to whatever height this is. I like that height. Oh, it was 4. What am I doing? We want it to be a bigger brush. Just say, just do it. This whole area, just do it. You can move on out, terraform it again, and we're just gonna terp it up, right? We're just gonna grab a couple of terps, let them do their thing. We have one in the back already. And it's... Okay, good. So let's start doing that, because again, it's gonna be useful. Even if we don't keep the planes active 100% of the time, just planes being there, able to be used when we need them, that's going to be important, right? What am I even thinking? Planes? Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. I am the worst. How do I not have room for a rocket? Right? Come on. Oh, that's in the greener. We definitely don't want it in the greener. That's just disgusting. Can I move you? Can I put you? Put a rocket up here? I can. Just want a couple rockets, just because, again, we have the green R, so it's probably fine. Let's move you. Toss the rocket. There, just a couple of rockets. You know how I feel about rockets, but they're great. They are great. This is doing good. We finally got our first objectivo of the game. Oh, baby. First of many, I should imagine. And let us go. The rocket launcher and B sniper technology. That is right. The rocket launcher is good. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the rockets, but once they're built, they only take red-on, which is a very good use of red-on. So, I do like that. 1, 2. Oh, they're not high enough over here. We need to definitely get the high ground, so maybe we'll just do all 5 over on this side. Hit our unit limit, you know. And then just start plugging away. Again, our energy is looking good. The terping is happening, which is fantastic. You can see it. It's doing great. Yeah, they're just plugging away. So let's just toss down a couple more of these bad boys. Because, you know, even if they don't get built, who cares? You know, they're gonna try. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm going to toss another MRF over here. The MRF's right there. That's not a bad place. We could do an MRF in the center, though, which wouldn't be bad. And all of these can start to move up, right? All of these. Let's just do a little chunk, because we want to get to that bad boy. These shields in the back, we can start to move them up as well. I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing. I like how this one is actually moving with the group. However, at the same time, it is nice knowing we have that extra defense in the back. I don't know, a little back paranoid, I should say. Ooh, we are out of the powers. We moved them up, didn't power them up. But that's okay, the power will get there relatively quickly, as you can see. Did get a little skim on, that's fine. This blob, that blob is gonna, boop. Good job, blob, you did it. Thankfully, we have a lot of units here, so even if the eggs pop, they'll be quickly taken out. So that feels pretty good. We got more blueite coming in now. Oh, baby. That's what we'd like to see. We can toss down, I don't know, let's grab another sprayer. Yeah, we're just going to fill this area with it. Might as well. Looks like the turpin is done, so let us grab our runway. That is right. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 3 is what you want. Of course, with that, we're going to want the bombers. So we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do that, and we'll do that. Look at how perfect that fits. Except that sprayer kind of makes it a little wonky, but you know what, that sprayer, you're doing the most. You're doing the best. This area is completely getting filled. I want this area filled more than anything else because it has our reactor in it. So that is fine. I am not going to complain about that whatsoever, other than the fact that this area does not really have power. Definitely want them to have some power, so let's move up some units, These can, again, move on up. These can move on up. The rockets are doing good for what they're doing. Only 3 got built, which is fine, because we'll build the other 2 over on this side. Alright, so we got more and more there. This is next on the hit list, though, so that's fine. The V-snipers, don't really feel a need for them right now. You know, they might be useful, but, I mean, our snipers are kind of doing the job. We're kind of fine with it, so I'm not really too concerned, so to speak, at the moment. So, I would love to save and get just a bunch of blasters, a bunch of heavy blasters, air units, things of that nature, what we're really, really looking for right now, right? All of that good stuff. So, let's just do this, hold G, move up as a unit. Yeah, they're the true champions. Let's move you there, let's move you right there. Let's move you there. Lead with the shield, I suppose. And then we can sort of fill in afterwards. Ooh. That's what we want. Another hold G and go. Another set of units moving on up. Another set of units moving on up. And we're just doing the push. Right? We're just doing the push. This, as we can see, this is easily getting us to up over here, which is fantastic. And yeah, I mean, look at that. See, we led with that, which allows us to do quite a lot of stuff. Blaster and heavy blaster, just what I was talking about. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We got 8 blasters and a bunch of heavies. Let's just go straight for the 8 blasters, right? 8 blasters, that's a lot of lift deck. Now, we do have a lot on the ground, so I am going to be counting on that. So let us also grab a couple more refineries. Boop. Boop. Boop there. We'll want to move out over here and grab that as well. And we will. But for now, we're still just chilling. Again, as you can see, the shields are doing pretty good work on our pushing. And, ooh, even more importantly, we have the ability for another turret, right? So let's grab that turret. Let's grab our mine production. All 3 of these are working, actually, overtime. So, you know what? Let's grab another 1 at every location. 1, 1, 1. That's almost gone, so that's perfectly fine. Over here, we want to move these up, of course. Dropping his balls right on top of our shield, which actually caused a bit of a problem, right? Because he dropped his balls there. That actually caused a problem. Wow, they slid off the shield to exactly where I didn't want them to be. That is wild. Good for you, sir. Good for you. This is why units in the back, definitely good to have, because that rocket is effectively gone, right? This rocket is dead. So, good on them. Holy moly, that was a good shot. I am impressed. I'm not gonna lie. Killed my rocket, which is very annoying. But they did it with ease. They did it with style. They did it with grace. So, holy moly, good on them. Units up here looking pretty good. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Again, we're going to have a bunch of units over here. We're going to toss down another set of refineries. Let's just start tossing down over here. Just like 4. Why not? 4 right there seems pretty good. And we can move our V shields up yet again, right? So we'll move you on up. I'm not going to move up yet. I want to move your units first. So units, move your butts up. Come on, come on, come on. The party is coming. The party is coming. This side needs to move its butt up as well. And yeah, our green arm, again, we need more. 1, 2, 3. Let's move all 3 of those up. I really need snipers, don't I? What am I thinking of? I'm not building enough snipers. So, let's also cover some areas of missiles, right? This area, we definitely need more missiles. I don't want an air sac attack to get to my base again. At all. Period. no questions asked. Just missiles everywhere, and we can do a nice little sniper line, right? Something that we can really get behind. Get it? Because we're building a front line of snipers. We're getting behind them. So there we go. And units, move your butts up. Protect the snips. Protect the snips. And move your butts up. Get your power. Keep your power. Ooh, I actually lost most of the snips over there. This side snips looking great. This side snips are looking great. More red on for the red on gods. Planes are done. I should be using planes. We're gonna do all planes though. We're not gonna do little squads of them, and we're gonna do like this. I don't want to go all the way to the back. I don't really care about all the way to the back. I just want to protect from, say, this emitter forward, because they're not too strong, and if we can stop these waves from the back, that's going to be just pretty huge for us. So I'm a big old fan of that. And as you can see, the snips are doing their snipping thing and blowing up these eggs, which is causing a bit of a problem, but that's okay. We're okay with a little bit of a problem here and there, because, you know, it's just natural. It's natural when fighting the creep. Little bits of problems here and there, but what do we have more importantly is Blaster Squad. Look at that. All of our blasters are done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We can now start doing the heavy blasters, and we might as well toss down all three. Let those just build up in their own time, but we have eight regular blasters. Look at this. So they're going to be just super squad, right? This is sort of like kill squad. I'm going to send them in. They should be able to take out this emitter. I just want to see what just they can do. Very intrigued. Like, I kind of expect once they land and they all get going, like, look at that push, right? These eggs, oh, there's an egg, it's gone. Look at that. So we now have our new kill squad, as it were. We'll toss down a couple more rocket launchers, but yeah, the kill squad exists. And it's blasters. So a blaster kill squad is now here. Doesn't mean they're our only unit that we need, but we now have a very good time with pushing. You know, we have a target, we can push to a target, no problem, no questions, it's gonna happen, and we can just nullify things, right? That nullification is happening. Woo! Is that gonna hit the shield? It did, thankfully. Snipers handling things. They get a little skim there, but that's okay, that's okay. You know, feeling pretty good about everything. Feeling pretty good about everything indeedy duty. Toss out another set of MRIFs because might as well. Yet again. Again, our green R is looking fine. I think you need to go. Just stay up here. Just, again, it's nice to have a tower in the back, which is fine. We'll fill these back in for power. And more importantly, rocket. So we're still feeling good. Most of our green R's are actually empty now, which is pretty wild when you think about it. Now this one isn't, of course, so that's still doing pretty good, and we can, if we want, toss down a couple more refineries to drain it as fast as possible, which never hurts to do. We'll toss down our units, and yeah, this nullifier is basically good. And thankfully, with the planes like this, actually, we're keeping them well under creeper cap now, which is pretty wild. Because they were at cap, right? So that's pretty cool. I'm super happy for that, because that means we're doing something good. It means we're doing the right thing, right? It means we're able to really put the pressure on. We can toss down another turret here, because I'm too lazy to find my others. Move up our units, keep it pressing forward. I do think having the planes in the middle and not going them all the way to the back or anything is a big key, because it's allowing our pushes to be, like, that's almost taken care of, you know, just by natural, I don't want to say aggression, but, you know, natural, this is the natural state of things. Definitely need to keep the power going, though, so power is always going to be an important part when doing these fly-ins. And we get new units as well, so that is also a super importante part. Let's just move everything up, move that shield up. This will get us whatever the next unit is. I don't know. Hopefully we do have, yeah, we should have the air to take this out. No problem. Now over here, a little bit more of a problem. This is where the V-Snipers I can see coming into play, because I know those V-Snipers have some AoE potential, so maybe one blast can, like, kill an entire ball chain. I don't know, but what did we get? We got the Summoner technology. That is right. Let's grab ourselves the Summoner right away. Summoner, you are... You air? You are air. Now, I put it way in the back before. I mean, I checked way in the back, so it's kind of good to be way in the back, but at the same time, I'm going to put it over here. It's by itself. It'll be its own thing. We can also say what unit do we want. Now, we did do the fighters last time. You know, I think I'm going to do an MBF, right? A battle station. So we're only allowed one, right? So I want that, right? So we'll have the... Oh, we can have this show what it is, right? So we do that. It'll pop up above it. I think once it's built. So it does need to get built. And you know what? Just because of this, I am also going to toss down its own MRF. I'm going to give it its own MRF just because we can. I believe the battle station has like a monstrous shield around it and things like that. And it's basically just, you know, it's a super unit in its own right. So let's just see what one of those bad boys can do, right? You want to change it up. You don't want to do the same thing every time. I mean, technically speaking, I mean, you kind of do want to do the same thing every time because, it's, you know, if it works, why change it? But hey, you know, when you're having fun, you're just having fun. This shield needs to be moved, right? This shield can do some serious work. It was literally right there. Push all that back. We can take this totem. Actually, we're going to take this totem anyway. Screw you, shield. That's not very nice, the shield. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, shield. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You're doing great. I love you. But let's keep everything moving again. I want this top area, which is basically free. I mean, you can see how easy we're sort of taking it. This side, we lost a snipper because, you know, it's a snipper. It landed probably down there. It wasn't having a good day. These are all almost built, though. So we almost have our 3 heavy blasters on the go, which is, again, pretty huge for business. Ooh, excuse me. Sneeze out of nowhere. But again, you can see we're just holding everything fine. Everything is going good. Really couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, right now, realistically, I should just be working on pushing as fast as possible. I'm just having fun, relaxing, taking it slow, taking it easy. We're just marching our way down. Definitely could be pushing faster than I am, but that's okay. That's okay. It's about having fun, just doing it. And I think we did it pretty well. So yeah. Alright, you're a 55, you're a 95, basically pretty babby. Another red on, which is great. That's I mean, it's nice. We don't really need it, because the rockets aren't using that much. I'm not using basic shields. Plus, not to mention, we are now going to go with fire rate. Ooh, baby, fire rate. My second favorite. I mean, I guess energy is still my favorite, so I guess it's my third favorite, because I do prefer range over rate in majority of the situations. Doesn't mean at all, because there are situations where rate far exceeds range. I mean, basically, if you have to survive and range doesn't matter, then of course rate's going to do better. But when you're pushing like this and you're able to shoot further in and take more land at a time, range, baby, that's where it's at. It's all you need, it's all you want, and it is beautiful. Although I really, of course, want mining, right? Mining right now would be great. Get us more green art. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, let's read it. A special mobile battle platform equipped with an energy generation capability for its 4G or 4.0 or 40G laser guns, requiring no ammo to fire, but can use a lithic to engage an overdrive status to fire at record rates of fire. The mobile battlefront also contains advanced sensory equipment and that is streamed to all units to give them more accurate estimation of how much energy is needed in an energy pulse to vaporize creeper more effectively. Increases the rate of fire of fighters' main weapons. So if we have this, fighters are better. Awesome. It's like a buff for fighters as well. Super cool. Love it. Let's put down a nullifier. How about that? Double win right there, right? We love that. we're gonna get a nullifier. Everyone's happy. I should have my blaster squad on the go right now, so blaster squad, you know what? Everyone get over here. It's time to nullify this bad boy. I want blasters to do it. Let's make it happen. Center squad, looking grand, moving along, singing their song. So moving side by side. Let's move some of those up, and let's build up a couple more. And maybe we do another... Do we want another Air Force? Oh, geez, these don't move when you mass select. I completely forgot. Those need to move. And, of course, our heavy blasters need to move. That's right. Move them up here. This will be nullified by the time I can get up there. It'll be perfectly fine. It'll be perfectly fine. What are they? Okay, they got some good range up there. So one will go there. One will go there. One will stay right there. I'm pretty happy with that. Yes. Give us power or give us... Ooh, a baby emitter. We'll take the baby emitter. Why not? Again, baby emitter, get nullified. Again, that's what we want to see. Also give us this totem, which is great. This is going to take... Oh, yeah. It's good. It's going to need a lot of ammo. And that's what we're going to give it, of course. So let's start moving some more stuff up. Boom. Blasters landed. Help taking out basically the entire front row. It's pretty huge. Heavy blasters coming down. We're going to start seeing them chunk the enemy as well. Double victory for us. And yeah, it's just victory after victory. It's feeling pretty good. I have no qualms about anything. Gotta love it. I'm just tossing some more down because we have energy. I haven't built anything for a while. I get that building itch. Gotta scratch it. You know? Oh my gosh. Whew, I was about to say, if that one orb, like, lands, like, right there or something. Like, come on. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? As you can see, oh, did we get some? Oh, we got another one. The Wolf and V Mortars. Baby doll. Yes, that's what I want to see. So the V Mortars, of course. Boom, just taking them all right now. The Wolf, however, I believe those were the rockets. Yes. Again, we don't have the green R for this right now, but they're just gonna go down. Don't even care. They'll get built when they get built. Yeah. Oh, wow, we got all... Oof. I didn't even realize we got all of the urns. Need that mine production up. Move speed, because we're moving around, of course. Very, very good. Build speed, we are building some very expensive things. I'm not sure how that affects things, right? Build speed, I kind of felt was like packet-based almost, but I don't know. Maybe it kind of reduces how much is required by a percent amount, like... because I don't really know what build speed would do if it doesn't affect packet speed itself, and yeah. So for me, build speed means packet speed, but I could be completely wrong. We'll toss down another set of MRFs, boop, bop, and beep. Because why not? Again, we definitely want them, and we want to hold our new front line because we are moving towards the first of many advanced emitters. Oh my blah. Buzzinga. And again, our power's looking fine, right? Our power's looking great. We built a whole slew new group of other things. This is a great spot for some heavy blasters. That's a good spot. No, it isn't. That's terrible. That's a good spot. Yeah. But with that being a good spot, we also want to protect it, so let's toss in our shield behind it and some units around it. These rockets need to just be somewhere where they can shoot, so I'll toss them over here. Seems like a pretty good spot. Now, this heavy blaster does have a lot of health, so I'm okay with it being there while we do all the other stuff. Bazinga, there is the next objective. Obtained! Oh my. Feels pretty good if you ask me. Oh my god, there's so many freaking eggs over there. That's gonna be fun. But again, we're on our first advanced emitter of the day, so let's actually do this, right? Let's get our power down here. Let's get to the point where we are actually able to nullify it, which honestly is not gonna be too difficult, at least for now, right? This advanced emitter, compared to others, is going to be very, very easy. Of course, our planes are not really doing that much anymore, so we're just gonna move on up a wee bit. Let them now do this chunk. Again, don't even care about the back. This'll give stuff to the advanced emitters, I guess. But again, they're not that strong advanced emitters, so I'm not super worried. I mean, this advanced emitter, I can already nullify, right? I think I can toss this here. I don't know if that's gonna die. You know, I'm not using anything special. Not even using Blaster Squad. Like, Blaster Core could be over here. Not needed. Honestly, I think Blaster Core is going to be more needed over here. So, let's do some of that. Let's just move some of these up. Let's move some of the... Oh, no, I don't want to move anything helping that. So, we'll move all of these up. And I guess we'll just move all of these up. Might as well. Oh, no! The block... Oh, my gosh. Look at the damn... Oh, wait, no, the emitter came online. Look at that, the emitter made it. That's amazing. Didn't even take damage. That emitter is... Oh, I got skimmed, though. It got skimmed. Oh. But this is what we wanted. We want Blaster Squad to be in place and ready and operational. Because look at this. They are able to go to town on these Egulons. That is their technical term, Egulons. And just able to sort of take stuff out. I mean, our units are just so strong at this point. It doesn't really matter. We can rift jump away. I'm not going to accidentally hit it this time. And if I do, we know what's going to happen. I'm just going to keep going until I get all the objectives, of course. But still, I mean, look at this. Look at the pain that we are now able to bring. I guess I need just another sniper core, like, at the front, right? We just need a bunch everywhere because sort of... I'm trying to move them all with the groups, but they've probably steadily been dying off because, of course, they can't defend themselves or anything like that, right? So, you know how it goes. Oh, wait, we're almost at Skimmer Factory. Ooh, baby. That's what we like to see. All right, even better for us then, because once we're at Skimmer Factory, Skimmers being gone is just the biggest thing in the world, right? Those are the most... The blobs, okay, they get a couple of kills. Blobs, good for you. We're almost up to these and almost up to V-mortars as well. So those are all coming online, which is awesome. We moved a lot of units up here, which is, again, awesome. Help the blasters be blasting away. Let's just move them really on top of things. Let's see how these blasters do. And let's do a damper. No. I just want to see, will these blasters just die off real fast? They have 4 health, they have a pretty good amount, but there are a lot of eggs here. So I'm curious. I am just curious. There's a lot of freaking eggs there. I think those blasters are going to die. I think I'm sending them to their doom. I'm so sorry, blasters. How are you looking to... No, you're looking fine. I think we did lose a blaster. No. Oh, we just lost a blaster. Okay. I did send one to its doom. That's okay. We'll toss down. Again, lift deck. There's none on the map actually, but it's coming at such a quick rate because now we have the upgraded. Oh yeah, all those skims are now done. Now I want to put down the nullifier. I know we could have nullified it earlier, but I figured the skimmers were probably going to kill the nullifier, so it was one of those things where it's like, well, just wait till they come out once, and then we'll take them down, and then it'll be fine. This heavy blaster, though, you're not doing nothing. Get your butt there. Yes. Is that too far? Probably. But hey, we're going to try and defend it. All of these, move your butts up. Look at these blasters going to town. And I think I'm just going to move Sniper Squad in. They're going to pop all of these eggs. I should... What am I doing? I should just be nullifying. I always like popping all the eggs first before I nullify and stuff like that. Especially that nullifier is probably the worst place nullifier imaginable. So I want like that. I want it to be like there. That would be perfect. Oh no, I can't have it there. Balls. Alright. We'll put one there. We'll put one over on this side. One of them should hopefully stick. The blasters are really going to town now. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Oh, heavy blaster. What are you doing down there? Move your butt. Oh, is it getting laggy? How much are these out? 400? Like, they're a babby. They are babby things. We have 2 more objectivos to grab, and I think we are getting our battle station. Look at that. All of the advanced mortars are operational too. Beautiful indeed. Let's move them up. Get them shooting on that, hopefully. That would be the goal. Boop, boop, boop. Make sure everything has power over here, and we'll move this squad in over on this side. We'll take this squad, move it right on in, and we'll take this squad and move it right on in. Now, the nullifier is coming up. It's on. No more Eggapoos. Kind of sucks for them, but that's okay. We got no more eggs, no more nullies. We got the rockets firing in. Oh, just crushing stuff left and right. It really warms your heart. It really warms your heart just to see everything come together. Now, again, it is becoming slightly more laggy. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, it's understandable. A Blastaroos. Let's send them in. Look at... Oh my gosh. Look at how far in we've cleared without even, like, trying. Jeebus. That is amazing. It's just going so fast now. Like, I don't even know if we have to try. I guess it's like right there. That's not going to hold. That's fine. We're getting our super mortars on the go. We got the P-Flems and the V-Nullifiers. Yes, V-Nullifiers. My favorite new unit in the game. We're going to toss down all 5. Yes, we are. Battle Station. Me? Or was it just... Oh, there it is. Look at it go. Here is the MBF. Let's move it in. Let it do its thing. Look at it fly. That thing is really moving. With that in place... Oh, let's go with fighters now, right? Because it improves the damage of fighters. And we also have a recharge point, right? So we can put down our recharge point. I mean, P-Flems, I mean, we got the energy. Might as well. Just let them do their thing. Where is that recharge point? Is that under special? No. Custom? No. Structure? Yes. Restock point. So we can say we want them to restock wherever we want, and it's best to do it probably at an MRF. So let's just say restock right there, and we'll give it an MRF, right? We'll just toss down a new MRF because, hey, you know, it's special. Boop. We'll toss down MRF over here. We'll toss down MRF over here. And, yeah, I mean, look at them go. They're shooting. This bad boy is just shooting away. Plus, he can... The supply is off. I'll keep his supply on. Overdrive mode active. Let's see what his overdrive... Look at... Oh, zap, 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 zap. Look at him go. Okay. Let's turn that inactive. Let's change him to closest, just so he sort of pushes out the front line. Because I don't need him on the deepest right now. We're doing pretty good with that. Boop. I moved all my snipers. No! I guess we can probably just nullify instead. Just like that? Sure. All of these can move on up. All of these can move on up. Oop, all of these. Stay over there. Oh, I need to nullify over here too. Right? Do a nullify, and we'll do a damper. It'll just make things easier. Damper there. We'll do a damper over here as well. Let's just see what happens when we damper some stuff, right? Come on. There we go. The damper doing its thing. It's beautiful. We'll do a damper. You know what? I'm gonna convert. I'm actually gonna convert that, because that just popped. So because that just popped, bloop, we'll just take it. We'll just take it! And you know what? We'll just take this as well. Right? It'll make life easier. This is already going down, so that's perfectly fine. The damper's down, so that's gonna keep creep there. So that's even better. So we're just sort of tossing out our abilities now. Did we get any of these up? Not yet, but they're coming close. They are getting close, and that's really what I want to see, right? I really want to see that. It's gonna be so good. All 5 of these, or all of our blasters are gonna be right around this bad boy. Some may be in the range of fire, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll move them back ever so slightly. But this is where we want them, right? This is what we want to see. And we want you gone for a new nullifier, right? We want 1 nullifier right there, please. As you can see, we got all of our blasters on it. It's going pretty good. Wow, oh my gosh, look at that! It literally, what just happened? That was amazing. That was amazing. I guess I should keep the damper going. So let's just redamper. Let's redamper. And that is the end of the map, right? We should have a new fighter. We do. So bazinga bazanga, get your butt over here. Fighter, auto on, target, deepest, sure. AI, hunter. Just be a hunter, my friend. That would be totems, I guess, or reclaim. We have reclaimed the land. Let's redamper this. Let's redamper this, and that will be the 2 dead. We could, of course, do all sorts of other stuff. I'm just gonna rain over here. Might as well. Don't really care. Ah, look at the fighter. There it is. Hopefully this is getting buffed. Oh, I guess I can say AI mode hunter. Yeah, just let that be a hunter too. Just let it hunt. You know? Don't care what it does. Let it do its thing. Oh, that is now nullified. Beautiful. Beautiful. And, ooh, we got the nullifiers. Now, why are these my favorite? Well, because now we can be like, 1 goes here, 1 goes here, 1's gonna go there, 1's gonna go there. Yes, pretty good. And 1 can go there. Do your thing. As you can see, the map is ours. Right there it is. Easy peasy. Planes, you're doing great. Let's select you. I guess we'll just say all of you just right there, just like that. That works. Let's just rain on that parade right there. Planes are just doing their thing. Did we get another fighter? We did. So I'm not going to do anything. AI mode, hunter, and it just is going to hunt. A hunter's got to hunt. You know. So I don't think we have to do anything. I think technically our planes and our super planes will sort of clean up the rest of us. Like, I'm going to rain on the eggs. Might as well. Oh, there's the lasers. The orbitals, if you will. It's just neat. Like, obviously it'd be faster if we moved in our units and all sorts of stuff like that. But hey, I kind of like just seeing all of this happen. I mean, just look at them go. You know, we got rockets from our orbitals. We got our planes just destroying stuff. It should probably get this sooner than later, I guess. So let's just do something like that. That'll get us the item. Move it on out. We do need to nullify this, of course. Unfortunately, this item is a little too late to be quote-unquote useful. That's okay. Ah, look at that. Clearing out this side. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. I love it. It's such overkill. Such overkill. I love it. I love overkill. I think this is the last of the eggs. There are 2 eggs left on the map. Shame. I do love how there's this AC from when we did our conversion left. Right, it's the nothing technology. I completely forgot that we get the nothing technology at the end, because it's obviously not needed. But let's take a look at what our nullifiers did. Oh, what am I even thinking? One of them, why didn't I just put 1 over there? I could have done that, like, ages ago, right? So 1 get over there. I'm gonna put 1. Again, my favorite part about these things is that we can just send it over like a stash, and that stash is gonna go. But let's see what happens. I was trying to get power over here to nullify, but we have a flying nullifier. It's moving into place. It's coming around. It's saying, "Oh, how you doing? Yeah, you nullified. You're done." And that's what it does, right? So there it is. We've nullified everything. We're gonna grab this stash. I want the stash to die. I don't know why. I really like seeing stashes die. Oh, you're not gonna do it? Ah, there it is. Get out of here, stash. So basically everything can be killed. I'm just gonna do 1 quick test. I'm gonna put all 5 right on top of this. I'm assuming it's not gonna do anything. It would be super cool if it did. again, I should have used these better later. Yeah, see, these don't... They just nullify advanced emitters. They don't actually blast it and destroy it. But that's okay. As you can see, there's no more skimmer factory. The blob's nest is still there, but not for long. And I think, honestly, I'm surprised there's 6 enemies left to nullify. I believe I must have missed stuff from the back. I don't know where. But that's okay. That's okay. I just want that blob's nest gone. Buzzinga. And, oh yeah, there's the 2. 1 and 2. All right, we're going to do it. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They just have to die. They have to die. You're closer, so you move over. You too. Go. You know, if they can die, they will. There's times for it. This has been Velocity 2. Not so Pacific. Not 100% sure. But there we go. Everything is killed that could be killed. Let's get out of here. How did I do? 52:30. Pretty close. And I definitely could have been moving faster, so I apologize. If I was moving faster, I would have taken the top spot. Gah! But that's okay. Especially if I just freaking nullified like 3 minutes earlier with my freaking space nullifier. I'm a fool. I'm a fool! But again, had a blast. I hope you did as well. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.